Okay, welcome in. Doing some Smite ranked. We got a little bit of carry today. I think at the time recording this, I was like 2300 MMR, 2340, something like that. This is right off of a huge loss streak, a very, very unfortunate loss streak, I might add. But anyways, looking at the team. Got masked on the enemy team. I was actually so pissed because I played with him in casuals, but I've never played against him in the solo lane, and he seems like a pretty decent solo laner, and I just always looking for a challenge, but I got off-rolled this game onto the Artemis, so we'll see what I do. It just playing off-roll, it always feels a little weird because my my ADC games, I actually have like a crazy high win rate on it, and what I think it is Smite always gives me, since I'm off-rolled, it gives me a super just banger team to just like fuck everybody up with, because, and you'll see this game too, I make some pretty clear mistakes, but it ends up working out. So just to start, always use your ability on that green buff. It's always just good, because it just comes up through this purple anyways. So get to the lane just that much faster. And looking at the lanes, we have Artemis Geb into a Chernobog Bacchus, so they should have pressure. They should have kill pressure, they should have wave clear pressure. They should just kind of shit on us overall completely. I was trying to VGS, be careful, and I accidentally beads. That really sucks. That really sucks. If we had a really high pressure lane, I wouldn't feel horrible about it, but not having beads is rough into this Bacchus. He's gonna stun me, and then I can get CC chained, especially because I don't have a jump. So really rough loss there on the beats.
Get out of this.
But see here, this Geb is very aggressive. Look at him just dashing the wave, and I was kind of worried right there. They could have just like fucked me up if they wanted to. I had no beats. King Arthur gets first blooded. If you're a side laner, just doesn't really matter what happens on the other side of the game. Don't look at it. Don't care at all. You know, my solo laner got first blooded. I didn't even notice. So notice here, I was looking to maybe get a steal. Geb makes the right call there. I should be hitting the minions, because if I hit the minions, we get lane pressure. We get lane pressure. There's kill potential. There's, you know, I can get my own farm. There's a lot we can do. So getting our own farm is nice. I dropped a little trap there just to stop him from doing anything cheeky. Getting our farm. Yeah, it takes the last hit, doesn't matter. Nice gank by the Thor to get that kill.
Worry.
And funnily enough, we actually have like a semblance of pressure here in this lane. It's just crazy to me. Just absolutely nutty. Because we're Artemis Geb. We have no wave clear, very little kill pressure. See, I just try and go for a cracked trap. Almost hit it actually. And this is kind of spooky, because if you look, jungler's missing, and they still have a more aggressive lane than me. And I look over, I see the team at, I'm fucking leaving. I'm gone. I don't care. My Geb can die, I don't care. I say, screw this. My Geb gets out, my Geb gets out. If not, that's okay. And I just run over, get my purple buff. The reason I decided to just grab my purple buff instead of, say, the wave or something like that is because very commonly on these, like, it's kind of like a slingshot, the pressure, you know. You get pressure, and then you use that pressure to go get something. And then, because you went to go get something, then they get pressure and stuff like that. So, we went to the purple buff, and we used our pressure to go for an invade. And it failed royally, so they have a big slingshot back. They have a huge amount of pressure now, but they can't really do anything about it. The most they can steal is that little harpy. So, and that's just because I grabbed my purple immediately, so they can't run it down or anything. So I'm kind of just chilling here, last hitting. Not doing my best blast hitting, but that's okay. Last hitting doesn't matter a ton. It definitely has an impact. Look how aggressive this guy is. Hit a cracked trap. It's a really good trap. Helped me stay alive. And the Geb is somehow out-trading the Chernobog. I was literally at awe here. I was just like, what is happening? How is he doing this? But yeah, I like looked at his build. I was like, does he have like Mystic Mail or something? He doesn't. He's just cracked out of his mind. The Turnbog might be awful. Great shield by the Geb. Or maybe, I don't know. Geb dies. Second death. It's kind of rough. They're pretty fed. They have ults. I need to be super careful here. Yeah, you can see he's being really aggressive. But I actually, seeing how low they are, I feel like I could kill them. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm just trying to hit 5, because if I hit 5, I can, you know, do the classic Artemis, you Tusky into a trap. He jumps on me. Mistake. He just dies. Just knowing to take your spots. Like, right there, I knew that I have a big power spike, I have a huge single target lockdown damage. But now I really want to back. And kind of looking at this, I really want to back because I have no mana, no health, and a power spike item. But there's so much farm on the map, so I'm kind of one more waving it, and I actually hit right at here. Kind of weird. I figured that he would land on the shadow, so that's why I dropped that thing in there. So I'm just trying to last hit. I screw up that last hit. If I get that last hit, then I have mana, which is super nice. And then look at this. They have a lot of pressure, so they're trying to start shit. And I actually probably would have killed Loki here, but Tiamat dying here. That all just comes out of me just kind of greedy here. I decide to stay. Maybe I should have given a wave or something like that, but now I'm going to lose my purple buff. I'm going to lose a wave. I die. So just a classic overstay. Yeah, I should have probably just gotten that kill and been happy with it and backing. And luckily, my team does get the XP, but I don't get the XP. And I want the XP, dude. I want to carry. But it still works out just fine. I mean, that death wasn't horrible. I actually don't miss a ton, other than like what I would have normally missed off of a normal reset. So it was actually a very okay back. And because it's so early, it actually wasn't that much slower than me just straight up backing. So screwed up my last hitting. Pretty bad here. I'm telling this Geb to focus the Cherno because he's got no beads. So we can play super aggressive here. I have ult. I just got my power spike item. The Cherno has no beads. This is super good for us. And you'll notice there, I'm not being too trigger happy with the ult. I really want to use it, but just be patient. The time will come. Because what feels horrible is dropping that ult. And here's the time, here's the time, here's the time. Drop the ult, hit the trap, nice knockup by the Geb, and he's there. Huge. Didn't even go on the Cherno, who had no beats. This is funny, but yeah. Just doing good stuff here. Team is kind of winning elsewhere on the map, which is super nice. We get the purple, and now I have a pretty big lead. Well, not a pretty big lead. Oh yeah, Geb is cracked out of his mind. This guy's really good. I have no idea. He must have been counting the timer or something. It's a good ult by the Chernobog. That's the one thing on Chernobog you gotta be careful about, is him just backing and then randomly ulting to you. Because then you can just die. Geb comes over here, sees I'm low, hovers. This Geb's super good. Yeah, super crack support. And because my Geb's here, I'm just gonna greed this. Now I really just want to back. Back it up. This Cherno actually stops my back. That's good by Cherno. Like, kind of a lazy back by me. I am feeling actually pretty confident here. He says enemy spotted. I just run for the hills. Enemy spotted back there. They can tower dive me super easily at this percent. So I kind of just go and I act like I backed. And then I pop back out, so that they hopefully don't gank me. The Geb's showing up so that I can get some nice farm. Appreciate him. kill the wave, back it up. Nice little power spike, T2 item. Looking at the rest of the map, I mean, this is an interesting game because we definitely outscale. We have Nuance, Tiamat. I'd say they're both about the same late game. They're both super cracked late game. We have a Geb into a Bacchus. Geb, infinitely better. Artemis into Turno. Artemis, infinitely better. And then King Arthur into Wukong. I'd much rather have the King Arthur. So.
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah. Talking to this guy.
I double tapped that Bacchus. Or not the Bacchus, the Tiamat, but the knockup like made my hammer go above it for some reason.
I'm actually thinking about turning voice chat off.
I know,
just
dude.
Because
free kill.
Kind of distracts me in the
beats.
game. Looking here, just getting camped for no reason. Kind of annoying.
Look, he's missing. No, he's
but
not.
that was weird. If the Cherno like went on me, then I wouldn't have been playing up like that. But he does get half my health, so that's the.
Do you think we'll be able to kill him if I come over?
Marcus is staying. Ults on me.
Come here. Nice ult.
Barely die. I actually might have been able to live here. They kind of dumped everything into me, so we'll see what happens with the team. He's got no mana, no beads, dead. Good stuff by my team. Really just following up on that gank.
Enemy spotted.
The entire team's in my lane. Life of a side laner, man. When the enemy team decides you don't get to play the game, you just don't get to play the game. So hopefully in the future here, I can just farm. Because that's all I want to do as Artemis. I just want to sit down, sit back, farm, take my 1v1s. Artemis loves the 1v1 so much. Because she'll ult you, take your beads, and then just ult you and kill you. So it's not super good into Trinibog because she can ult her ult every time. But it's still like, it still definitely favors the Artemis. So that's probably why the Bacchus here is looking to
hammered through the Bacchus, killed him, got to the low
shit on me. Doesn't want to let me do the 1v1 because Artemis is super good in the 1v1.
The boys finished it off though.
So anyways, I'm just out here, I'm farming, and I'm actually, I know this Sherlock has no beats, so I'm gonna look for the fight here. I feint, acting like I'm going for that. He's gonna show up, looking for it. And I kind of flub here, no problem. Go for the steal, get it. It's very lucky. And I really want to kill this guy. I really want to kill this guy really bad, so I'm playing pretty aggressive here. And there's a fucking Bacchus. I get a beats here, just trying to live, but the Bacchus is full health. Probably a wasted beats. Just too bad. I'm getting kind of sat on, which is fine. Notice I'm getting sat on, my team winning elsewhere on the map. That's something important. If you, I'm actually talking to my jungler here. I'm not flaming him. I'm not being like, bro, you're so bad. I'm not flaming my Geb. Just keep a cool head if you're getting camped like this.
Sat on by that guy. Oh, that's.
It's just, you just need to chill because the worst thing you can do in these situations is tilt. So I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm dying. I need to drop my wards. I've had 2 wards in my inventory for the past like 5 minutes. I should use them so that I'm not gonna get ganked anymore. Geb takes my wave. I'm a little bit sad about that. I kind of wish Geb didn't take my wave, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just like whatever.
Be careful left.
Just keep a cool head. I'm like, just say that's too bad. Go next. In here.
Coming. Jeez, bro.
Fucking ran down on my purple buff. I'm very sad. Once again, you see I'm actually talking to this guy. I'm just like, I'm not tilting. I'm not like yelling at him or anything. I get Gold Fury, it's too bad. But we get a good fight out of it. So let's see what they get out of this. Huge Thorol. Super sick Thorol. And they get 3 kills for gold. Definitely worth it for us.
We almost, getting.
Super worth for us. Because we're going to get map pressure, we're going to get invades off of that. So just a bad gold call by them. And also I hit, finally, I get to play the game.
Gosh dang it, bro.
I'm not gonna get camped anymore. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. But you see here, like, I'm getting camped to shit. I say, whatever, it's cool. Just go back to farming. Don't even care.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, that's
Because
fair.
I know that my strength is not in this part of the game. My strength is in the late game. I will scale. I'm going crit. Chernobog's going the auto attack build, so I just say okay, or the auto attack build. He's going power pen, so I'm going to do huge damage to this guy and just the entire enemy team. I just gotta get 2 more items online and we're chilling. So just farming up, trying to get those items going. And I know I'm safe here because we just killed them all and my team is being super aggressive elsewhere on the map, so they're gonna have to defend that. But my window, my soul, and I actually could have killed the Loki there if I hit that trap. It's too bad. The Thor's like, what the fuck?
Every time, dude.
Yep, I was complaining. I was like, the Loki's here, what the fuck? Notice there's a fight going on. I'm just gonna run to it because the Cherno's there.
It's crazy at this point.
But I'm terrified.
Worry.
In that little glance, I saw Wukong was running me down, Mr. Mast. So I run to my Phoenix and I run away. And notice if I ran to my T2, I'm probably dead there. I'm probably getting tower dived and dying. So you just gotta, if you're getting camped like this, you gotta realize, okay, I need to play super safe. I need to make sure that I'm not getting run down by these people. So there's a fight here. I'm kind of greedy a little bit. Take that cannon minion. And this is a pretty good fight for us, I'm pretty sure. So I'm walking up to it. Walking up, looking for a fight. Don't really want to hit this guy. I hit him 1 time, 2 times.
Jeez,
and I'm like,
dude, you hit him for pebbles.
I hit him for pebbles, as the Thor tells me.
Someone's here.
Pretty bad Aegis by me,
Smoked.
but it works out. The team just doesn't have
Good
enough
follow.
damage. And if I Aegis that a little bit earlier, I'd be full health. I'd really be looking for a fight here instead of just fighting. But I didn't have a good Aegis, which is too bad. So I'm just grabbing up those flowers for the
I
boys.
watched you auto him, and his health bar is so huge, and I didn't even take out like 1 little tick of
It's
it.
too bad. That Bogus, I
Yeah.
do no damage to him right now, but I just need to
that
finish
guy
my
you don't think to
Silver
right now,
Branch,
but
and I'm
later
going to
you
do
will.
big damage to him.
Chunk.
So, pretty excited for that. I'm telling the King Arthur I don't want to fight, because I've been getting ran down this whole game. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire team just shows up and just runs me down there. So, I just chill. Farm it up. Grab all my jungle. Hopefully farm up to my Silver Branch here.
I'm returning to my flame. Who the heck says that, bro? I haven't heard anybody say that in VGS in so
Don't
long.
quite have enough, so I'm gonna help out my Geb here too. Nice, getting that farm, and I see Cherno's pushing up now, so I'm just gonna go back to the wave and I'm gonna farm on up. That's all ADC is. It's just a farm fest. It's kind of boring sometimes because you never take the 1v1 because there's
I want to kill this
always a
Wukong, nobody's-
jungler or support or someone trying to kill you. You actually saw there for a
Freaking
moment I thought about
massive.
getting Atalanta's, but I need the tank shred really bad, so I grabbed the Silver Branch.
Yeah.
But yeah, duo lane, it's kind of in a weird spot right now just because it's not really a true 1v1. That's just, I guess, all Smite. Not really true 1v1.
Look, he's gonna ult.
I kind of see
ulted
a
him?
big fight coming over, and I don't really want to be here. But then I was like, I should be here. Thor plays good. I just want to kind of get my Thor out at this point. Saving
I
my
had a
ult.
huge ult.
The King Arthur's going in, so I just
Help this
press
guy.
4. That was a really good ult by the
Nice.
Wukong to immune that. And I'm looking here. I have my Silver Branch now. I actually do pretty good damage to that Wukong. So just trying to hit whatever's in front of me. Don't take a huge risk here. In the Wukong. Pretty low. I'm leaving.
Threw my thing at this friggin' Titan.
So like, I could have maybe gone on the
just
Tiamat
gotta go.
there, and I really could have positioned aggressively and
get
gotten
exit?
it, but if I'd gotten that kill, then I would have probably died for it. So I'm just trying to hit what's in front of me, being as an ADC. What matters most as any backliner is just staying alive. It doesn't matter if you're hitting priority targets. It does.
I don't know, man.
It does matter if you're hitting
Beats.
priority targets, but number one
Or
is staying
Aegis.
alive.
Or
And
ult.
if you can stay alive and hit priority targets, then obviously that's perfect. Get another Gold Fury. Game's actually looking
Yeah.
kind of grim right now. We're down 4k, and they just have a huge amount of pressure. They took our T2 in mid.
My field is just done. This
Feels kind of bad,
Tiamat.
but we scale. We scale. And I actually haven't been a big part of the team fights yet because I've been really camped and I've been out rotated by Turnabog because he's Turnabog. There's not much I can do with it. He's got a global ult. He can always be there before me if has a single brain cell. So right here, I'm just farming up. I'm getting this Oni wave so that we don't lose our tower, and also just trying to get some more XP. I can really push up here because I see on the map, I see the Bacchus is gone, the Cherno's not there. And I look at this and I'm like, I really kind of want to push. And a lot of ADCs here, they'll just say, fuck it, I'm too late, I'm just going to take this tower. But I noticed that there's a fight going on, and we're probably going to lose Fire Giant if I don't back here. So I go ahead and back it up, grab myself my item. There we go. And I just run straight to the fight, and we'll see how this works out. There's a Oni wave in mid. I really thought about taking that Oni wave, but
really
I just want to take the fight. Notice here, Nuwa dies, but they're super deep, so I just press forward, fucking shred these kids.
Oh, my hammer didn't hit him.
Doing huge damage, that guy. I should have dropped a trap at the
He
bottom
might go
of the
immediately back down. Yeah.
That would have guaranteed his death. He dies anyways.
Huge.
And now we're just kind of running him down, doing this super good. And that's a 1 for 2. All because I backed. If I don't back there, then we probably lose a lot of people. So I'm just kind of looking here. I want to take Pyro. See Loki on the ward. Me and King Arthur drop it. Just go for Scorp. Because I'm super squishy. I don't have ult, so if Loki ults me, I have to use my relics, which is not something I want to be doing. And now I kind of just want to, now that I'm here, I kind of want to stay here. We want to get Pyro, we want to get Fire. Thor wants to kill Loki. I am down to kill the Loki, so I'm running out. And we really just want to take the fight. I'm looking for kind of a cheeky trap here. Doesn't even want to fight me. I'm hovering here. If he ults the Wukong, then I want to be able to follow up with the trap. He doesn't want to, so I leave. And now I'm just going to look for an invade here. Wukong's really running us down. Get the trap. I drop the trap in sort of defensive. He goes around it like a good player.
Just trying to hit 20.
It's a good body block by him. And the entire team's here. Overstayed. Fuck. Really bad play by me. I should have, the moment Thor said he's leaving, I should have ran for the hills, because I know that they're all coming out of base. They're all running me down. I shouldn't have ran at that blue buff. I'm thinking like a solo laner. Because I was like, ooh, blue buff. It's a lot of XP and gold. And to be fair, I'm ahead of the Shonen temporarily. But, you know, they get another global objective. We're down 5k gold here. This is rough. We're right on the precipice right now, where if they get any more of a lead, then it's going to be really hard to fight into it. So my team here, they pull fire. Let's see what they get beyond here. Yeah, misses the ult, unfortunately. King Arthur's on him. And we got him to at least drop fire, which is super good. I'm on my way. King Arthur kills the Bacchus. He's amazing. And we're just running to fire as fast as possible. Get us there, get us there, get us there. Team is fighting. They're actually winning the 4v5, which is kind of insane. Looking at this guy.
I have nothing.
I kind of just ulted. I definitely didn't need to ult.
You gotta kill this Cherno. Nice.
I just wanted to guarantee that he died.
I don't know if we could do fire.
Yeah. If that ult right there on the Wukong was just a very like unsure of myself ulti. I was like, don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know if I'm gonna hit these autos. I don't want to choke this. Saw the Loki there, so I'm very scared.
Here, I can literally fight him.
Reset it for a moment. Decided to go back on it. Loki's here, but my entire team's here to go for me and stuff. So he goes in, then he dies. He goes in, Aegis damage. I was hovering that Aegis.
I just hit an insane stun on him, bro.
I don't get that Aegis, then I definitely just die. So on your carry, even if your entire team's around you, just get your actives ready, because there's some cringe junglers out there, and they're trying to kill you. Get blue buff again. That's XP.
I can take this tower. So after this,
they're all kind of coming out of base, so I'm just running away. I don't want a repeat of my previous death. And you'll notice here, 4, 5, and 4, but I'm 4, 5, and 4. I got camped to high hell. There was a point where the Bacchus was at my lane every other wave. It was horrible. But look at us. We're even. We're late game scalers. We're doing super good. We have Fire Giant. We won the fight. My team, because there was no pressure on them anywhere else, they
I
were able
don't understand
to
how this Arthur's still top PD, bro.
And yeah, we're doing super good. We're in a really good spot here. Just gonna look to take the Gold Fury, then take some towers, because there's so much gold still on the map for us. So we could really extend our lead. And then if we get all that gold, Artemis is just gonna be just chunky. So we'll see what happens here.
I guess I'm top damage now. All it took was for me to visit.
Notice just as we're kind of hovering around, I'm just taking whatever farm I can. It's a really important concept is to just make sure that you're still farming even when you're looking for kills, roaming around, doing whatever. So here we go, taking the tower.
Bro,
King Arthur calls out that Loki's in
320.
left, and look at this. They are way too pushed up. That is the insane wall by the Thor. Insane wall. But that was just a huge mistake by the enemy team. Why are you stepping up? There's no reason for them to step up there. Now look, my team's going in. I'm just taking the tower. ADC in a siege, your job's to hit the tower. I just killed that guy, and now look at my damage on the box. Remember earlier when I hit him for noodles? Nice trap, by the way. Earlier when I hit him for noodles, now I shred through him, so super good. And we just win the game off of this. They didn't set up a defense. They really didn't do anything. Probably tilted a little bit.
What's your main role?
Once I do a shit ton of damage. Loki goes on me again. Trenchboard. And then it's looking. I kind of want to kill the Wukong,
Yeah, just end the game.
but yeah. Thor just calls to end the game. I will just end the game. Thor gets another kill. Thor carried. Thor's super good. So yeah, let's
I've been
take a
playing mid,
look
like, the past, like,
at
6
the
games.
ending
my
here.
first
Let's look at the
divisional.
final stats. And as you can see here, we got 18,000 player damage, 5, 5, and 7. Honestly, 4,000 structure damage. Just did my job as an Artemis, and as an autofill player, that's all you really have to do is you just need to do your job, because hopefully all of your other team is going to do their work. And if your other team and your autofill and your team just feeds their brains out, you're going to lose anyways. Don't even sweat it. Just go next. But here, I just did my job. I got camped a little, but I made sure I farmed so that I wasn't super far behind. Because there's definitely times where you're camping somebody and they're down 3, 4, 5 levels because they just aren't farming because they're tilted and just running in and dying over and over again. But here you saw I was dying over and over and over again, and I was never down more than 1 level, and I was never down more than probably 1,000 gold. Even well, eventually I was down a little bit more than 1,000 gold because they were getting all the global objectives. But just keep up. Playing from behind is a really important skill in Smite, and sometimes your weak side and your solo strong side. And you notice there I was getting camped to shit, and the King Arthur was getting camped to shit, which is super nice. So we just win the game through the solo lane. But yeah, good game. Gonna have a solo lane video soon. And yeah, thanks for watching.